Welcome back, guys, to another reaction. Today we got Mapmen. We have two Mapmen videos because they're just so short. These will finish our Mapmen playlist until they make more. I think the only one that we won't be doing is their GeoGuessr because it's not like a traditional video to react to. So we got two today. And then that's it until they make more. So if you have people that are alike Jay Foreman and Mark Cooper Jones when it comes to making videos, I like this type of style and content and comedy, please leave a video recommendation down below or channel recommendation down below. But let's jump into it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let go.
Welcome to Mapmen.
We're the men,
And here's the map.
Mapmen, Mapmen, Mapmen.
And obviously both of these videos are going to be older videos. Like these are over a decade old.
Today's map is of the disputed border between Egypt and Sudan. In particular, this bit here called Bir Tawil.
A bit of land the size of London, which nobody wants.
As with many badly drawn borders, it starts with the British.
So we'll draw
Of course, it's always been the British.
a line here in the middle of the desert, ignoring all tribal boundaries, because we own this place anyway, so I don't really see it being a problem. Can I please have a sandwich?
It turns out the British got very good at drawing straight lines, seemingly unaware of all the trouble they were to cause.
Oof.
But once a line's been drawn, that's final, right?
Unright.
3 years later, in 1902, the British drew a new line to better reflect cultural differences.
We should never have drawn that straight line. I can assure you the man who drew that line has been shamed.
So now there were two borders, a straight one and a squiggly one.
And here came the problem. This area, known as the Halaib Triangle, was valuable and both sides wanted to control it. So Egypt claimed the straight line
And Sudan claimed the squiggly line. The side effect, if either side claimed Bir Tawil, they'd have to give up the Halib Triangle.
It remains the only disputed territory in the world where both sides insist it's not theirs.
That's interesting because I didn't think of it that way. But golly, that's a hard one.
So
A hard one.
we could just go and claim it.
Technically, yes.
In 2014, an American named Jeremiah Heaton travelled to Bir Tawil and claimed it for himself so that his 7-year-old daughter could fulfill her dream of being a real princess.
Ain't nothing more important than my daughter's happiness. And now she's got everything she ever wanted. Isn't that right, Sugar Plum?
So, due to the value of the Halaib Triangle, Bir Tawil, with literally nothing in it, is internationally recognised as terra nullius.
And although many people have tried to claim it, including worryingly Google, a lack of UN recognition,
That's just a watermark.
Or indeed any kind of recognition from anybody,
has left these claims as hollow as this globe. Goodbye.
That's probably one of the best videos. By the way, we got one more, guys. We got one more. We're gonna jump to the other one now. But that previous video, that's just hilarious. And the fact that someone, an American of course, someone actually traveled to that location to claim it. But like when he got there, like what did he do? I mean, there was not like he probably wasn't met with it. He probably just went out there, took a picture, and went home. Honestly, that's probably what he did. There was no claiming to be found. All right, well, that was that one. Next, why is there a blank space? Not the song. Why is there a blank space in this map of East Berlin? So I'm guessing we're talking post World War II borders, East Berlin, West Berlin, unless something else is abrupt here, but I think that's where we're going to be heading with this conversation.
Mapmen.
We're the men.
And here's the map.
First video ever with two Mapmen intros in the same video.
This is a map of Berlin from 1988, with lots of normal map things, as well as 400 hectares of white.
That seems awfully suspicious.
It is awfully suspicious.
Ooh.
The area highlighted in blank was West Berlin.
I just love this channel.
It is awfully suspicious.
Ooh.
The area highlighted in blank was West Berlin, which was sealed off from the rest of East Germany by the Berlin Wall. And guns. The last thing the government wanted was a map of a thriving capitalist splodge with airports, shopping centres, and family members they used to be able to visit.
Just really want to fill it in.
Never draw on a map. But just because this map has a great gaping hole in the middle of it, doesn't mean it's right to say it's wrong.
Because no map is wrong.
And no map is right.
And all map is map.
Exactly.
Allow us to explain.
All maps have to make decisions about what they do and don't include, depending on what they're for. Here's Mark standing in Berlin. He's looking for the Starschen Heichenspitzenwasser Cafe.
Hello!
But here's Mark in Berlin as it appears on a map of the sewer system.
Ach, wohin sind den Buildings?
And here's Berlin as it appears on Google Maps.
Was? Ich habe eine Blaudot bekommen?
And here's Berlin as it appears on a map of violent crime.
Huh?
Luckily, Berlin's very safe. You see, no map can possibly contain all the information. If it contained all the information, it would look like this.
Now that's a map.
That's funny,
So-
because it's all filled in.
East Germans who couldn't visit West Berlin, this map was accurate. West Berlin didn't exist.
Just like Rutland.
I mean, they had to have like thought something was up though, mostly because there was so many people that tried to escape. A horrific, time that was. But besides that, like, people aren't all stupid. So,
Scotland is real.
London's a conspiracy.
So, we're not saying that this map is wrong.
What we're saying is, it's extremely silly. But this is not the only curiously blank map in the world. So here's our roundup of our favourite maps with gaps.
Okay. So we got a little bonus stuff right here. I'm ready.
This atlas of France can't be bothered to show the densely packed roads around Paris, so it looks like a massive empty field.
And this Google Maps image of East Asia suggests
Well, we have explanation for this one. You guys know the explanation.
there are no roads or settlements in North Korea because somebody wouldn't let the cartographers in.
I won't let the cartographers in.
And this map makes it look like there's nothing in Greenland. Oh.
There isn't.
The Berlin Wall came down in 1989 in a classic episode of the news.
Germany have successfully erased any trace of the Berlin Wall, just as they did with Hitler's bunker car park.
That's what makes this creepy gap map so interesting. It tells the story of a bygone era when citizens' freedom of movement was restricted. But today, all the people of the world can go wherever they please and everything is fine.
I've drawn a wizard.
Oh my goodness. Interesting things I didn't know. The Berlin situation and then the one between Sudan and Egypt. Like I said, this was to complete the Mapmin playlist. We have so many videos now from Jay Foreman. Unfortunately, I was looking through his catalog and his channel. We do not have any new videos to react to for Jay Foreman. This was it. This is it. Until he makes a new video, this is it. So I appreciate you guys. If you haven't watched, there's a ton of Jay Foreman videos on our channel. So be sure to check the playlist out and watch all of them. And then you'll have nothing to watch until Jay Foreman makes more videos. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Like always, leave a video recommendation if you have one. Subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out. Bye-bye.